So, Esther has a choice to make. She's dealing with fear of just walking in to see the king, and she could possibly die. But her cousin, who raised her, is like, hey, this is why you are there. There's not a coincidence. This is why God put a Jewish queen on the Persian throne. And, you know, even though they've hidden the fact that she's her nationality, this is why you're there. So she's like, you're right. She calls for a fast. She's like, spread the word. Let's fast and pray for 3 days. She even has her servants fast and pray for 3 days. And she goes, if I die, I'll die. But this is something that, you know, she just can't put her head in the sand. Her people are about to be eradicated again. So, she goes, it says she goes and she puts on her royal robes. And I'm in chapter 4 and 5 here. She goes and puts on her royal robes and she goes in to see the king unannounced, uninvited. And he sees her, and you can tell, like, he likes her. He said he loves her above all other women. And he asks her, what do you want, Queen Esther? I will give you anything, even if it's half my kingdom. And remember, this is a big kingdom. So, and she's like, Your Majesty, what I would like is for you and Haman, evil Haman, to come to a banquet. And he's like, let's do that. Let's, and he swore it. And then he asks her even again, are you sure? I'll give you anything up to half your kingdom. And she's like, yes, just come to the dinner, come to the banquet, you and Haman, and I'll explain everything. So Haman goes home with the big head. He's like, he thinks he is just hot stuff. He's like, I get a private dinner with the king and queen. And his wife is like, yeah, but Mordecai is still alive. Remember him? Mordecai is still alive. So he's obviously got that rage and that anger and that hate and that racism towards the Jews. He's like, oh yeah, Mordecai's still alive. So he sets up a 75-foot gallows. It's a place to hang Mordecai from, 75 feet in the air so everyone can see it. And he's going to go talk to the king before the banquet about his like permission. Like, hey, can I hang Mordecai? Can I hang him, please? But God has different plans. The king has a dream that night. Or he can't sleep. He doesn't have a dream. He can't sleep that night. And he remembers, remember that plot to kill me? Who was that? Coming up next.